Hello, friends. Today we have Box² Killer by Jodawo. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Killer cage. The numbers in the cage must sum to the total given in the upper left corner. Okay, first normal Sudoku rules. We have a 9x9 puzzle today. So the numbers 1 through 9, we'll have to figure out where they go once each in every row, once each in every one of these columns, if I can highlight them correctly, and once each in every one of these boxes. We'll have to figure out where those go. For the killer cages, the numbers in the cage must sum to the total given in the upper left corner. So these 3 cells will sum to be 16. These 2 cells will sum to be 12. These 2 cells will sum to be 7, etc., for each of these dotted line cages. We have square box. Box 5 will contain all the 2-digit square numbers. And they're given to us 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, and 81. Square numbers must be able to be read in reading order, left to right or top to bottom. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. So, this is box 5, because if you count from the top left, this is box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4, and box 5. So wherever we put these digits, they'll have to be in reading order. So if I have an 8 here, I know I would need a 1 right here or a 1 right here so that I can read 81. If I put a 1 over here, that's going to be broken. Or if 1 were to go anywhere else. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Sounds good to me. How do we want to get started? As always, there's a link to the puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. Ooh. Box 5. I'm rereading it as if the rules are different than what I just read a minute ago. I think typically with killer cages, I want to go through and see if there's anything that has to work a certain way. Like this. The only way to get 16 in 2 cells is going to be with a 7. I almost said 79 because I've been reading 2-digit numbers. It's going to have to be with a 7 and a 9. That's the only way that works. 13, if I can't do 4, 9, or 6, 7, this is going to be 5, 8 now. Okay. 9. I have 1, 2, 6 as an option. Or I could do 2, 3, 4 still. But either way, I have to use a 2. Okay, that's fine. And then this will sum to 7. This will be the leftover 3, 4, or the 2, or the 1, 6 that I don't use in here. Okay. 10 and 4 cells where we can't have any repeating digits. This is going to have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the only way that works. This 5, 8 doesn't clear anything out of here. Very nice. This is 3 cells to be 12, 3 cells to be 20, 2 cells to be 14. This could be 5, 9, or 6, 8. I'll go ahead and pencil that because those are kind of large digits. If it's 5, 9, it would mean that I need a 9 here, which might happen. 20. What if I don't use a 9 in here? That's fine. I don't need to, I don't think. Okay, 16 in 3 cells, 15 in 3 cells. This box being empty in the middle where we can put these. Okay. 15, 9, 8. This will definitely have a 1 in it. 19, 7, 12. We can also kind of figure out what this will be, because I know from previous experience, once you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, all the digits in the box, it sums to 45. So if I take the totals, 12 plus 7 is 19, plus another 19 is 38, so these 2 cells will sum to be 7. That's a lot of options. 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4. I'm not sure there's any other cages I can pencil like this so far. 7. I could use a 2, 5 here. It's not. Maybe there's a certain way this has to work out. I didn't really look at the square numbers yet. So 16, 25, 36. We have overlapping options. Okay, 1 is used twice, 2 is used once, 3 is used once, 4 is used twice. 5 is used once. 6 is used twice. 6 is used 3 times. 36, 64, and 16. Okay, that's the most so far. No 7s. 1, 8. 1, 9. Placement with the 6 then. 6 is gonna have to have... Well, if we have to do left to right and top down. Ooh. 6 is in the 1's place twice, and the 10's place once. So I need to place the 6 somewhere where it has the top side and the left side open. So like I can't put 6 here because I wouldn't have anywhere to get 36 and 16, right? So none of these are options for 6. I think 6 could go anywhere here. Is this a good starting spot? I have to be careful still because I need to get 64 after the 16 and the 36 from the top left corner. So I don't want to put 6 here because if I get 16 and 36, I don't have a way of getting 64 contained in this same box. So these are my options for where 6 can go. What else? Like I could have 36, 16, and 64. 25 doesn't share any of those digits, so I would have to put 25 somewhere else. I also have 49 after the 64. So if I were to put 6 here and end up with 36, 16, 64, now where do I put 49? I think the 6 has to be here right in the middle then. That's going to be the only way that I can fit 36 and 16 and then have a 4. 9 goes here no matter what. That's cool. One of these has to be a 4 and then a 9's going to go here. That's going to be the only way I get those options in. Very nice. Is 9 used for anything else? I just penciled that in real quick. It does not look like 9 is used for anything else. Okay. Well, what else do I have? I have 16, I have 36. 64 is kind of there and 49 is kind of there. I still need 81 and I still need 25. Okay, well 81 is nice because wherever 1 goes, I just plop an 8 down here. That's cool. 25 though. Ooh, this is an or. 4 goes here or here. So if this is 49, this will be 25. If this is 49, this will be 25. Like that. And then 7 was my extra digit, right? So I put 7 in the quarters. Wherever the 2 doesn't go, the 7 goes there. Nice. Okay. So we got this penciled a certain way then. Now, I don't think there's any more I can clean that up with. Okay. I do have a 1, 2, 3, 4 here now. This can't have both a 1 and a 3 because this would be broken. So I don't want 2 or 4 to go down here. This is now a 1, 3 pair, which is pretty cool probably. What else do I get with that? I was looking at a 9 here, wasn't I? That's not possible anymore. Why was that? Because of these 9s. Okay, if I were to have a 9 here and a 9 here, the only place for 9 to go in this box would be here because this is not a 9, but I can't do that anymore. So this is not 5, 9, it is 6, 8. Okay. What does that tell me? Means that I have to have a 9 here or here, which means that a 9 does go in here because of Sudoku. So this will be 9, and then I need 2 digits that sum to 11. But I can't do 2 and 9. I can't do 3 and 8. I can't do 5 and 6. This is going to have to be 4, 9, and 7. 4 plus 7 is 11, plus 9 is 20. Perfectly. Perfect. Perfectly. This needs to be 1, 2, 3. I'm just penciling extra digits now. And this is going to be a digit that I haven't placed yet. 6? Oh, I was really hoping it was going to clean these up. It did not. We already have a 6. So 6 goes up here. That's fine. Oh, wait, I literally said, hold on. I said I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I didn't catch there was a 2 here. Nice. Meaning this has to be my 25. This is going to be my 49. Oh, I don't think it matters which one I do here. 16 and 36, it's the same either way, because I don't have 3-digit numbers. Either way, I get an 81. I don't need a 32 or a 12 or a 37 or a 17. So yeah, this is still like that. Okay, that's fine. Next. What else can I do? Maybe something with... Oh, I can figure out what this needs to be based on the total for this column. So I know that this is 45. If you add 1 plus 2 plus 3, etc., all the way up to 9, you get 45. So 45 minus 15 is 30. So these 6 cells need to sum to 30. 30 minus 16 is 14. So if this is already 11, I need this to be a 3 and this to be a 1. Perfect. This is a 3, so this is not a 3. I needed this to be 7 because, again, the total of the whole box. So if this is a 1, this would be a 6. If this is a 2, this would be a 5, but that's broken with this. So let's make this a 6 and a 1. This is going to be 5, 8. This will be a 2. Okay. I need a 6 up here. I need a 3 down here. Maybe this is good. This is a cage I can look at. And I've limited digits. I need to use a 3 down here. And what else? I need a 2 up here. If I have to use a 3, the other 3 digits need to sum to 12. I can't use a 9 at all. I could use an 8. What would it be though? If I use a 3 to get it down to 12 and then I use an 8, I have to get 4, which would be 1 and 3, which would be broken. So I can't use an 8 either. 3. This is kind of a lot of options, maybe. What about a 7? I might be more limited looking at the digits that I can't use. I can't use a 6. I can't use a 9. What if I did 3 and 7? Then I would need 2 digits that sum to 15. It'd be 1 and 4. That's an option. This would have to be the 7, and this would be a 3, 1, 4. Oh, wait, actually, yeah. I have a 1, 4 here and a 1, 4 here, so this has to be 3, 1, 4. There you go. And so I just need to figure out what this digit needs to be, and it sounds like a 7. This is 8, and I need 7 more. Perfect. I didn't catch that. Now I know what these 2 digits are, so I can pencil this as well. This is 7 and 8, it looks like. And this is going to be a 9 and a 5. 7, that's okay. What are these 4 digits? This is a 6, this is an 8, and this is a 6. This is a 7, so this is an 8. This is a 7, this is a 7, and this is a 9. Meaning this is a 5 and this is a 9. Okay, these 2 need to sum to 4 in order to get 12 with this 8. So this is going to be a 1, 3. 1, 3, 1, 4. I don't think I have more for that right now. What is this? A 2, which can go on either spot, and a 5. This is going to be the 2, and this will be the 5. Nope. What is this? What are the digits left over? A 2, 3, 4? This is not a 2. So this is a 3, 4, a 1, 4, a 1, 3. This is a 1, 3, a 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. Nice. I don't have anything across to tell me these right now. So I'm going to leave it like this, but we have a bunch of digits. Next, maybe this 15 and 16, since I know what digits I need to use. Kind of. Like, I know I'm not using a 3, 6, 5, and then everything else does need to fit here. So if I need to put a 9 somewhere, if I put a 9 here, I can't use 8 or 7 with it, so 7 and 8 would have to both go up here. That's fine, 7, 8, 1. But if I put a 9 up here, and I can't put 7 and 8, nice. If I put a 9 up here, I can't put 7 or 8 with it, so they would both have to go down here, which is already 15 and 2 cells, so that'd be broken. So one of these is definitely a 9. One of these is definitely, or two of these are 7 and 8, which means they have to have a 1 with it. So this is the leftover digits, so 2 and a 4. Beautiful. This can't be a 2. So that's interesting. This can't be a 1 or a 7, so it's an 8. These are not 8. Okay. What else do I know? I know what these two digits are, and I know what these are, but I don't have anything to tell me about what they would be yet. Let's look at... This is 8, but I can't do 1, 3, 4. That's cool. So what if I did 1, 2, 6? I think that's the only other option. That's going to be the only other option, is if I do 1, 2, 6. So this can't be a 2. This can't be a 1, and this can't be a 6. 3 up here to get to 19. So this will be a 4, this will be a 3. Now this ends up being a 1, 6. So this is a 1 and this is a 6. I should clean these up. This can't be a 7 or a 9, so it's... No, I made a mistake. 1, 2, and 6. My math was wrong on this. 1, 2, 6 is 9. Oh, that was so long ago. That's devastating. I was on a roll, too. Okay. This can't be 1, 3, 4. So obviously I jumped to 1, 2, 6. It looks like this is going to be 1, 2, 5, rather. Which already looks way easier to clean up. 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 5 is 8. This can't be a 2, 5. So this is going to be a 1. This can't be a 1. This can't be a 1. Let's start from there. This still won't be a 1, so this is going to be a 3, 4. Next, this can't be 1, 8. I can't do 2, 7, and I can't do 4, 5. So let's make this 3, 6. So this won't be a 3. One of these will. I don't think that tells me anything here. 2, 5, 2, 1, 3. Nope, nothing there. 1 is going to go here. Let's look at this. If I can't use specific digits. I need to get 12. I can't do 3, 9. I could do 4, 8. I can't do 5, 7. So this is going to be 4, 8, where this is a 4 and this is an 8. This can't be a 4 anymore. It's a 1, so this is not a 1. This is 3, 4 now. I need to use 1 somewhere here. It's going to be one of these. What if this goes 1, 6? That'd be broken. So 1 is going to go here. This is a 7. This is a 1. This can't be 1, 6. Could be 2, 5. Could not be 3, 4. So this is 2, 5, meaning this is 8 and this is 5. If a 2 can't go here, this becomes a 2. Does not change these. Okay. 3, 6. This is a 2, 5. These are also going to be 2, 5. But 2, 5 can't go here. So this is 9, it looks like, for the column. This can't be a 9 anymore, and this can't be a 9 anymore. Didn't change anything. This is fun. What goes here? 4, 7, 8. 8 can't go here. Other than that, I don't know. Oof. 4 can't go here anymore. This is a 3, this is a 4. There you go. 4 goes here. 7 needs to go over here. Let's look at these. It'll tell me what goes here. That'll be helpful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I use 7 and 9, that gets 16. So I would want to use a 3, not a 6. So this becomes a 6. 3, 7, 9. I know what these are. Maybe that tells me something. This is a 2, so this is a 5. So this is a 2, so this is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. This is an 8, so this becomes a 6, and this becomes an 8. These are a 2 and a 9. Still don't have that 3, 4. Okay. Let's look at this. I need to use a 7 here. A 4 goes here, a 9 goes here. That's all I know. But one of these has to be a 7. 8 and 1 have to go over here. Also, ooh, gosh. Okay, I need a 1 in this box somewhere. It can't go here, it can't go here. This can't be a 1, and this can't be a 1. So this is a 1. Still double checking these. I don't think I have anything there. This is a start. I also need an 8 somewhere here. It's going to be one of these. That's okay. A 2 is going to go here somewhere. This is a 2. Let's just go that way. A 3 I have here. A 3 can't go here, so a 3 is going to go here somewhere. I don't know anything about that yet. I don't have those placed. A 4 is going to go over here somewhere. I just can't go at the top. A 5. 5 has to go here. Oh boy, this is, I can take out a 7, 9 out of there. There you go. This is a 7, so this is a 9, and this is a 7. That's way easier than what I was trying to do. Still does not give me this 3, 4. This is going to be a 3 and a 4 and 5, 6. Okay. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. This can't be a 9, so this has to be a 9. So this is a 3, 4. One of these is a 6. I don't know about it yet. 3, 4, 3, 4. Will the 6 down here tell me something? This can't be a 4. This is a 3. This is not a 3 or 4. It's a 6. This is not a 6 or a 3. It's a 4. This is a 3. This is a 4. This is the 1. This is a 4. This is a 3. This is a 1. 3, 1. Ooh. 4, 7, 4, 7, 8. 2, 5, 2, 4. Man, okay, what's going on here? 1, I need a 2. A 2 is going to go here. I need a 3. 3 cannot go at the top or on this side. So a 3 is going to be one of these. I have a 4. I need a 5. 5 cannot go here or here. So this is going to be a 5. It's the only place it can go. I need a 6. 6 has to go over here somewhere. It can't go at the bottom. So one of these is a 6. Meaning this is a 3, 6. That's okay. 7 cannot go here or here. So 7 has to go over here somewhere. I don't know anything about those. 8 can't go here or here. So 8 is going to go here somewhere. This has to be an 8. This can't be an 8. This 5 tells me about this. This has to be a 2 and this has to be a 5. 8 has to go here now. 2 makes this a 4, so this won't be a 4. This will be a 9 and this will be a 2. This 4 tells me that this will be a 7, so this will be a 6. These can't be 7 anymore. This can't be 6 anymore. Now I need something I'm not seeing. 6 over here, it tells me this is a 3 and this is a 6. That just popped up just now. It's not been there since the beginning of the puzzle. Definitely not, because that would be wild if I like totally didn't even see that the whole puzzle. That'd be really wild and crazy. Very nice puzzle, Jodawo. My scanning was so bad throughout that puzzle. But it's okay. I woke up with a migraine today and we're doing our best. This bright green 6 in the middle was really nice. I like that this ended up only really having one way to work, and I ended up getting pencil marks for it was the 1, 3, the 2, 5, 4, 7 I ended up with. Which was really nice, but just that the 6 needs to go in the middle, and then I can just place the 8 and the 9 automatically, because that's the only way that would work. That was really cool. And though apparently I need to practice my cages, but the way the cages worked out together was really nice. Only having certain options for certain cages and they needed to work a certain way. That was really cool. Very nice puzzle though. Let me know how you all did in the comments.